Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, Codename Agent. Who? Oh, it's Danger, god damn it. And I hope y'all ain't tired of me yet, man, because we are back in the 5.9 beta, APK test build, whatever you want to call it, man. And for this video, I want to give you guys a first look at Lord Magnus rocking this new House of X uniform. And if you can't tell, man, I'm excited, right? Which means it's good news, baby. Yes, Magneto went from the Red Ranger to the Black Ranger to now being the White Ranger, you know what I'm saying, on some Mighty Morphin Power Ranger shit. But he got more than just a paint job this time around, baby. He's rocking, he's a heavy hitter, fellas, and he actually is becoming a top tier character in my eyes based on what I'm seeing right now, if he comes to the live server like this. Now keep in mind, this is just the APK. This is a test build. They could nerf him, they could buff him, right? But from what I'm seeing right now, this is looking like a uniform that if you're a Magneto fan, you're gonna be rocking with heavy for PvE content. At the very least, Magneto is hitting easily, man, 2 or 3 times harder, right? Just by picking up this uniform. I'm telling you, survivability built in, crowd control built in, and a lot more damage. They finally did it, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have a Magneto we can be proud of. We finally have a Magneto that can actually get shit done in this game. As you guys know, I recently on my own account got every character to tier 3, and I've been saying it ever since then. He was, in this uniform, he is the worst tier 3 character in the game. I can definitely tell you with this uniform that is changing, and it's changing drastically, right? He could actually be about as good as somebody like Hydra Cap for ABX. For World Boss, undetermined, okay? We still need to do some testing on the live server. But ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say this and say it clearly. This is not a Magneto uniform that you're gonna regret. It's not this, baby. It's not this. I'm telling you, like, they actually went to town and they gave him some nice buffs. So the 1 skill is basically staying the same. Tier 2 passive is the same. Tier 3 skill didn't get touched. Didn't need to get touched. If anything, maybe some defense down or maybe a higher damage proc or something, but that's fine. What they did do though is give them defense down that works in World Boss. Now it's only 3% and it stacks up to 30%. But just keep in mind that Magneto has a tier 2 passive that increases the effects of debuffs, which is defense down, right, by 10%, and the duration by 20%. Kind of like the Captain Marvel kind of passive, the Rogue type of passive. Magneto has that, okay? Keep that in mind. So your debuff's going to be a little bit stronger and the duration is going to be a little bit longer. And that's something you should keep in mind because he also has another debuff here that works in World Boss, Metal Crusher, right? He paralyzes World Boss now for 3 seconds, 10-second cooldown. Max skill cooldown, that's 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds you can use this skill and it's lasting for almost like 4 seconds. You know what I'm saying? In addition to that, Magneto is now a good crowd control striker because this is the skill that Magneto uses when he strikes for you, right? So his stock's going all the way up in this uniform, and that's good because he's tied into Mystique's awakening skill. So you probably are going to need to have Magneto at the very least, like at tier 1. But once you buy the deluxe package, you get enough to get him to tier 2. So you're gonna probably need to get Magneto. So it's good that he's actually really good, right? And from the looks of it, he doesn't require his tier 3 because a lot of the damage is coming from the new skill changes from the uniform. So it's expensive, right? A whole deluxe package and a uniform to have a top tier character, but it's where we are right now. Whew, man, I'm happy. The SFX on this 4th skill is just freaking amazing, but then they put invincibility here because he needed invincibility. Magneto's survivability was not very good. He also could have used a heal, but I'm good with invincibility to go along with his iframes. I find him to be safe enough. He still doesn't move around enough for me, so when you're in War Boss Ultimate and you have the Toxic Meteor in play, he still takes a good bit of damage because he stays in one place for a good portion of the fight. In addition to that, since this is invincibility and not damage immunity, the purifying wind or the debuff orbs that Thanos throws out, those blue balls, right, can remove your invincibility and leave you completely open. So he's not perfect, but we don't need him to be perfect. We need him to be good, and this is a great upgrade for him, right? In addition to that, Magneto now has damage accumulation on his 5th skill based on damage dealt. Crazy, right? Damage dealt accumulation on Magneto. This is absolutely amazing, man. I don't know how they didn't give Wolverine damage accumulation on his uniform, but we'll talk about Wolverine in the next video or a video after that. Like, we're putting him off because man, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm hyped. Okay, so anyways, Magneto out here beasting, ladies and gentlemen. This is a uniform that's gonna be like a day 1 mythic for me because I love Magneto, and this uniform is definitely a big upgrade for him. Additionally, his uniform bonus is really, really good. 20% chain hit means you can use him with a CTP of energy because he has a lot of hits on his skills, and I mean a whole lot of hits. But you can also use him with a CTP of rage. Chances are your rage proc's gonna be going off quite a bit because he hits a whole lot. Okay, good thing to note about Magneto is you can cancel his skills and get them to go off like all at the same time for the most part. So I've been playing with them a little bit, and what I've been doing so far is just this: 4, cancel 5. As soon as I see the orb in the sky, I cancel into 2, and then I cancel into 3. Or I can cancel into 3 and then use 2. Right? If you have a rage proc, you can open with a 2 skill to get the defense down to go off right away. Right? Key thing to note here: the 5th skill can be cancelled, but you have to wait until, let me show you, when he slams into the ground, just like with Apocalypse in his Messiah Complex uniform. When Apocalypse 5th skill, he smashes into the ground and then forms that exoskeleton around himself. You kind of have to wait until Magneto does the slam, then he starts to rise. When he starts to rise and you see the black, like metallic debris around him, that's when you can cancel out of the skill and you can still get the ball around you, right? And you don't have to cancel out of it because it's an iframe. You're still safe, right? But if you want to have like all of your skills going off at the same time just to get as much damage as possible, right, you probably want to go something like 4. As soon as you see those missiles, 5. As soon as you see the metallic debris around you, you probably go like 3 or 2 or whatever, right? It really comes down to whether or not you're using him with a normal damage proc, a CTP of energy, or a CTP of rage. Because Magneto, when he gets close to people, like sometimes his 4-star passive, the repulsor thing, will just make his proc go off, right? So just keep that in mind, right? With that being said, like that thing. Anyways, with that being said, let's jump into a little bit of gameplay. I would do a comparison for you guys, but I don't want to do a comparison on the APK. I want to do it on my own account, right? So we're gonna jump into a little bit of content here, and I want you guys to see how Magneto out here rocking, man. He be beasting, ladies and gentlemen. He be beasting. We're gonna go up against Cull Obsidian, and we'll do like a stage, I don't know, 30 or something. We have the Blade Twister and the Toxic Meteor in here, so that's pretty nasty for Magneto, right? Like I spoke to you guys about earlier, he still stays in place a lot, so you have to kind of watch out. And a lot of times you're probably gonna have to use Anti-Venom with him because he's rooted, but you don't absolutely need it, and he can do really good damage now. Now, I know stage 30 ain't nothing, but trust me, this is a bare bones build. We don't have any kind of CTP or no type of obelisk on Magneto right now, right? Additionally, one thing I want you guys to note is that, hold up. It seems as though all of Magneto's skills are now energy based. Whereas before, he had one skill that was physical and the others just seemed like they're always doing a little bit of physical damage as well. It seems like everything is uniform and is now energy. Don't quote me on that. We're gonna test when we get down to the physical shield. Alright, man. He still takes damage from being in place so much, but the invincibility definitely helps a lot. Yo, the paralyze, bro. The paralyze is just so clutch. And then once we let him go, we can just use the team up for the paralyzer again. Put that up, put up the accumulation. Yo, Lord Magnus at their necks. You know what I'm saying? Like, foot upon their neck, boy. And playing with it. Lord Magnus, I'm telling you. Okay. Like, I'm not seeing no type of physical reflect. Alright? No type of physical immunity. So everything on Magneto, for the most part, now seems like it's energy based. And this is good. Because that was one thing that was limiting him as well. You know, like type duality characters don't do well in World Boss. Like, foot is on their neck, boy. You feel me? Like, Magnus out here slaying. We ain't playing no more, boy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. This is Lord Magnus. Foot upon their neck. I got him stuck. Anyways, let me go touch Thanos and show him what time it is, bruh. Let's show him what time. We got 15. You know what I'm saying? It's 15. We got Blade Twister and Toxic Meteor. These are the worst two modifiers for him because, yeah, he stays in place a lot. Actually, if we had Purifying Wind here, that would be the worst three because the Purifying Wind can take away the invincibility. Then the Blade Twister can catch him, right? And then after that, the poison just eats his HP because he doesn't heal. So avoid these three modifiers and your Magneto will be like godly. You know what I'm saying? But if they're on the stage, you can still do things to work around it, like timing your iframe or bringing along anti-venom to make up for when you do get hit. Okay? With that being said, man, let's roll. Lord Magnus. Let's show them you finally worthy. Let's show them you finally worthy. Let me use that 3 skill. Ah, you got out, eh? You got out, eh? Oh, you playing? Oh, hold up. I don't want to take no type of damage. Where you going? Ah, he got away. Ah, I got a little bit of damage dealt to me there. It's okay. I hope y'all see the damage, bro. I know it's only 15, but trust me when I say, ladies and gentlemen, Magneto with the other uniform wouldn't be coming close to this. I'm telling you. Don't believe me? Just give me a couple days. Once we get him on my own account, you know what I'm saying? We'll do that comparison there, man. You know what I'm saying? I have them both set up the same way here, so if you guys don't want to wait a couple days, we can make it happen. We can make it happen like tomorrow, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. Because I'm having fun with him, man. He out here beasting. So, looking at the uniforms right now, I'm going to say Jean Grey doesn't really need another uniform, right? And the video on Jean Grey going to be coming. The video on Logan going to be coming. But I'm going to say it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nimrod and Magneto, them the two uniforms that I would prioritize if I were you. And that's no cap. You feel me? That's no sauce on top. That's just giving you straight facts. Do I still need to test them more? Absolutely. But from what I've tested so far, Magneto is getting a massive damage upgrade, bro. Damage and survivability. Am I gonna die in the iframe? No. Okay. Yeah, Magneto is getting way better, fam. Holy. Like, foot up on their neck. Ain't playing, boy. Lord Magnus, back at it, bro. I promise you, next Rage Week, I'm going in, bro. Especially now that they tweaked the CTP chest. Oh boy, I'm giving CTPs of Rage to everybody I feel like they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And Magneto definitely deserve it, man. I can't wait to slay some Master Moles with him, some Galactus with him. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful thing about all this is, like, his damage looks good, but it's not just because he has like a defense down, because it's literally only 30%. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Deadpool and them where they have like freaking 70, 80, 100%. So he's doing this well off just raw, unchecked power. You dig? Yeah, man, and he's fun to play now, I tell you that. If they slap the heel on top of him, oh man, they don't have to. Alright, but if they did, hey man, Future Fight Team, the package would sell even more, trust me. But this uniform gonna finally make it so that people can get their monies worth or their crystals worth out of Magneto from that deluxe package. Best believe that, right? Because you want Mystique. You know what I'm saying? Mystique. You know what I'm saying? Mystique. Miss Triple C on the thickness. You feel me? Okay. I'm getting out of hand. I'm kind of getting crazy these days, and I'm gonna need to check myself. But yeah, I probably need to check myself into a mental institution because I'm probably crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Lord Magneto. You know what I'm saying? He's rising, ladies and gentlemen. He's rising. It can only get better from here. Future Fight Team, job well done on Magneto. Touch nothing, or if you're gonna touch something, add a heal in here somewhere, and that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? He's finally looking like a character that I can take pride in using, building, promoting, whatever you guys want to say I do on this channel. I love Magneto, and when I love a character and they get as good as I think they should be, based on how like powerful and impactful they are in the comics, makes me very happy. Is Magneto going to be the strongest tier 3 in the game right now? No. Is there still going to be tier 2 characters possibly that can do higher content than him? Possibly. Right? Because Betsy is insane, right? Cable is insane. But is he where I think he should be? Most definitely. And thankfully, it didn't take 4 uniforms to do it. You feel me? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, you know what to do, man. Hit that dislike button 2 times for me. I said 2 times, god damn it. Hey man, I'm out. Stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. Scary times out there, man. Y'all know what it is. I love you guys. Y'all my people. But make sure y'all staying safe, all right? I'm gone. Peace.